Assalamu alaikum, listeners and viewers. Welcome to the episode one of the Let's Walk podcast. It's a podcast where I bring teachers, mentors, and coaches who have had a great impact on my life. And today we have one of those people, and he's none other than Shakir sir. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam, madam.
And before moving on, I would give a little disclaimer. प्लीज इग्नोर द बैकग्राउंड नॉइजेस बिकॉज हमारे वालिद साहब की बहुत बड़ी जमीन है तो बहुत सारे जानवर हैं. दूसरा डिस्क्लेमर ये है कि I'll switch on between English, Hindi and Urdu because speaking English for too long gives me allergy. Thirdly, and ignore the ifs, buts and fourthly, the timestamps will be down in the description along with the links to the different podcast apps such as Spotify and Google Podcast if it is so. And yeah, moving on, sir, could you briefly introduce yourself?
Myself, Shakir Mirza, have been in the field of teaching for the last 11 years. 4 years I worked in India in one ICSE school, and later on I moved to Saudi Arabia. So here for the last 8 years I have been working. It has been a long journey. Inshallah, I hope in future also I continue with the same spirit. So, of course, I got married long back, 2007, and Alhamdulillah, I have one daughter. She is in grade 4. Her name is Sania Mirza. Our surname is Mirza, so I put that name. It's not like that Sania Mirza is there, and so we have to have that name.
I was about to ask that only.
Cool.
Yeah, moving on to the next question. Why did you want to be a teacher, and what inspired you to be one?
Yeah. Until I finished my post-graduation, I do not know that I become a teacher. To be frank, actually I don't have a goal until I finish my post-graduation. My father wanted to be, he wanted to me to become a doctor. But you know very well, to complete the course of doctor and get MBBS seat, it's not that much easy. One, you have to put your whole efforts. Then second one, if not that, money. Either through management quota you can get that, or else through your efforts you can get it. Of course, I did my job, but I got somewhere 18,000 rank something that time. So there is no free seat in that. You know it very well. Only in OC category, we should get in hundreds, not in thousands. So my father was not in position to pay that much, and maybe I think it is good for me even because when I see some accidents, I literally scared. Though I'm a biologist, by seeing a person, I scared like anything. Animals and all, okay, no issues, because I dissected many animals without fear. But human being and all, it is difficult for me. Maybe because of that reason, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He wouldn't have given me this. Whatever He does, definitely, there is no question mark in that. We can't say that why He made me like that. Because He knows what I can do best.
Yes, absolutely.
So in that sense, then I satisfied with myself. Though I could not become a doctor, I didn't feel anywhere. Like I was supposed to be like this. I could have done better than this in the test. This and all, I didn't think at all. So I completed my graduation in Andhra Lala College, then move on to post-graduation. There I got one free seat. Of course, that's also a big challenge for me because without getting free seat, OC category in post-graduation to get a seat in campus, universities like Central University Hyderabad, then Andhra University Vizag, this and all, free seat if you want to have, you should get good rank. So for that I did hard work and finally I got 13th rank there. So I got the free seat because within 20 ranks they'll give. If I get 21st rank, I won't get the campus seat. I may get outside. Affiliated colleges I get it, but that is not good. I mean, in campus if you get many advantages you have. Professors, experienced professor, you can meet them. You can utilize the big library there, and also you have a very huge ground. Then some politics also you can learn. Life is with everything. We think that only education is life. That is wrong. Along with this education, we should know what is happening surrounding us. We should meet different people with different mentality. Then only we grow up. It's not like we always there in the library and we learn a lot. Only you gain knowledge of books. Other than that, nothing. That means in one stream only you are going. In different streams, if you work, the knowledge of this entire thing, I hope I believe in it. So by seeing all this, I prepared before itself. I have to join in campus. Alhamdulillah, I got the rank and I joined there.
So that's how you became a teacher. I mean, like after
Yeah.
graduating.
After graduation, after post graduation, then I searched all the fields. Like either I can go into the research field by writing a test, or I can go into the agriculture field. For that, I have to study again, or else I can go to the aquaculture, culturing of fish, prawn, and all, or any scientific research. That's it. Because after post graduation in zoology, you don't have big stream. Like it is not opened up. Very few are there. And finally, what is left? You can become a teacher or lecturer, whatever it is. So I thought, I mean, in post graduation, many of my friends were Telugu medium. Of course, I was also in Telugu medium till intermediate. Only I learned English from graduation. Before that, I do not know how to speak and all. Slowly I learned later, alhamdulillah. So in post graduation, what I did, I helped my classmates because they do not know in English how to write the answers and how to get the stuff from the library and all. So I helped a lot. I used to teach them. Slowly that became a habit of teaching. So I thought I can teach well. So then I entered the teaching field. That's it. One big factor behind to immediately join into the schools, it is the economy. Financially, we were not good at that time, around 2007 I'm talking about. So once I joined in the school, I was in one school. When I went for interview, they said only 3,000 they'll give. So I was ready actually, but I applied for another school. But that school, after taking this interview, demo and all, they said they'll give 8,000. So I thought it is good, better than that. So I left that. I joined in ICC school. So continuously 4 years I worked there. Um, because it's very required to me, my family to see them. I cannot do any research PhD and all. That's my requirement. So I did. So Alhamdulillah, I got experience there, and immediately after 4 years, I got one interview call from the Saudi Arabia. I went there. So Alhamdulillah, I got here also. So like that it happened. It's not like that the pre-planned everything. I made it some goal, target everything. No, only for that MSc graduation, one target was there. I have to do some hard work. Otherwise, I won't get the seat. I'm not telling that to reach some big goal, we no need to do hard work. Definitely, it is wrong. We have to do hard work. We have to maintain time, manage time. For me, it happened like that. Different people, you have no different thoughts, different
Yeah.
opinions. This is the opinion.
The third question is, how could you describe the student-teacher relationship? Because I'm asking this question because I was like, you taught me since eighth class, right? So I
Yes,
mean, it's
yes.
like a long journey, 4 years. So how could you describe that relationship?
Yeah. Teacher and student. See, when I was a student, I'll tell you that first. Teachers actually what they think, I am in this level, student is somewhere else. Where I have to see him like a completely different creature. If you think like that, the student will never come to you. We should not put that much big gap between teacher and student. I am not telling even that you take the students and ask them to dance on your head, and that much question is also not required. But we should not have too much gap. There must be some kind of relationship between teacher and student in such a way that student also he will understand over the time. Yes, he is a good teacher. He is treating us well. Whatever the doubts are there in terms of personal life, even the schooling, educational life, this and all, he is able to clarify without fear. I can ask him questions. So this feeling, if you bring him in students, that is enough. Obviously the relationship will be it is positive only. In other way, if you think like no, he should be like this, he should maintain this gap, he should not ask this question, he should he is a student, I am a teacher. With this attitude, if you behave with the students they can easily make it, because I was also once upon a time a student. So very few teachers, like you are telling now, the impact of teachers and other adults. So for me also very few were there, not much, one or two I could say. Majority
That's
of them are majority of them they were having attitude only. Because of that only I was not able to learn properly the mathematics, properly this English. Of course later with my efforts own, no one else, I learned English, that is different thing. But still I have a fear in mathematics. I can't even teach my daughter properly sometimes. She will, she has grown now, she will easily identifies the mistakes. She would say that you don't know mathematics, you are teaching me. I accepted, I know that. That's different thing. So, between a teacher and student, we should have a positive relationship. You treat like a brother or a sister, no problem. Whether he's a relative of yours or you do not know actually him or her, you treat him properly, definitely you will gain lot of things from students also. Of course, teacher, we give some knowledge to the students, but from students, we to learn many things. Majority of the teachers, they do not know this. Even they don't, they does, but they don't follow that. Because some ego is there, no? In every human being, that ego is there. That will not allow to do. That's it.
next question is what other career options do you think for someone who is in BiPC except for medicine? On one more question, like a sub question to it is like, do you think medicine as a career is getting saturated or is it just a hype?
Yes, two questions you asked. So other than MBBS or doctor, what we can do?
Yes.
So related to this, I want to ask a question first. Do you want to become a doctor?
Oh, that's
That's the first question. We have to put this question to ourselves. If I want to become a doctor, if this desire is there, if this is burning for many years, definitely there won't be any kind of barrier that comes to you and stops you, stopping you to do something. If this is not the question, no sir, it is not like that. I came into the BiPC, so I want to go to doctor. If I don't get this medicine, it's okay, no issues. If this is the answer from you, then I would answer your question. You tell me now.
no, I
Related to
just
this,
asked as a general question. I mean, if you're asking me personally, sir, I don't think I'll plan to, like go into medicine. Maybe somewhere around like pharmacology, something like that. Maybe.
good.
I don't know.
So if that is the thing, so apart from this medicine, we have other streams also now. When I was studying, we don't have much scope, but now the field is very broad. Like as you said, pharmacology, pharmacognosy, then overall this pharmacy department is very big. Nowadays it is not nowadays, always. You see any field, engineering field or medicine field, in medicine field, pharmacognosy or pharmacology, making medicine. Very big field it is. All kinds of, what do you call this? I am not getting the word. Kumbhakon means, Kumbhakon. What is
Uh,
Kumbhakon?
no, I don't know. I'm not.
Corruption, corruption. It is
Acha,
not exactly.
dhanda type.
Yes. Kumbhakonda means is not corruption exactly, but it is related to the damn. So, lot of scams. Yes, Kumbhakonda means
Yes.
scams. Big
Yes.
scams are there in this medicine field where making medicine. 1 rupee if you are making from the base on medicine, by the time when it comes to the customer, it becomes 100 rupees. See the
Yeah.
difference, how much big gap is there. Between many people are there, like they are corrupted. So the cost of this common medicine, it is becoming like that. So I'm not telling since this is there, we should not go there. That is different thing ultimately. But this field is very big and huge scope you have. We can grow very well in this. In terms of lecturer also you can go, or in terms of research field also you can do, or else in terms of as a chemist also you can go, making drugs.
Yes.
So different scopes are there. It's good field.
What
Or
about
else,
PharmD nowadays? Like PharmD is getting like more popular. It was released. It came into existence like 8 years back, right? Nowadays everybody's like PharmD because both the sides they can work, as in
yes,
hospital as well as the store.
yes, correct. PharmD also a very good scope. Along with this, you have biotechnology.
Yes.
Biotechnology field also very nice. So these are the three, um, I would say the running, burning fields. Whichever the field you choose it, again the same question comes. With your interest, you can settle in any job. Without interest, if you go into that field, throughout the years until you are there in that field, you feel like, why did I join here? Where I can go after this? These questions will come. So first we need interest. If you have interest, 1 rupee we can convert into 1 lakh rupees.
Yes.
Without interest, if you think that what can I do with this 1 rupee, how can I convert this 1 rupee into 1 lakh rupees, it is difficult. First you bring interest in any field, automatically you develop in that field.
So I'm going to ask like more questions regarding careers. So there's
Yes.
one more. Do you think going into research is worth it? Like the careers such as biomedicine and bioinformatics, nowadays they're getting like more like human genome project and all those things.
Mm.
So like because everything is getting automated, AI is there, this is like
Yes.
different things are there. So what is your opinion on that? Is it
Mm.
worth it?
Yeah. Again, this also depends upon your thought. Like till at what age I want to finish my these studies. At what age I want to start my career of earning money. When am I going to get married? This and all we should have. Because in human life, these are all part.
Yes,
Many
sir.
people they would say that no, 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 leave it. Marriage and all, leave it. We will think that later. That is fine. Later you will think that. But by that time, after 30 years or 35 years, if you get married, what happens? The sperm count automatically decreases. Biology student, you must be knowing.
Yes, yes.
Uh, so decreases. Many people nowadays see because of the job purpose or for earning purpose, making a business and building one big,
Empire.
becoming one big. Yes. So they are doing all these things. They are not aware of all these things. So have plan of all these things. Then if you think that no issues, after marriage I can do this research work, then I can carry on. Because research work, once if involved, it takes many years.
Yes.
And research also you cannot complete after what you call intermediate. You have to study graduation, then post graduation, then research. 5 years, 6 years, we do not know until you what you call discover something and publish something. You will not be given certificate. Many people they copy that the old, the old preparations, experiments, everything they copy, they publish as if they discovered it. So in that way, you will not be successful.
Yes, yes.
You have to do it on your own. Then only you get experience and good job also. So this you think first, then you can go for research. Or else if you think, no, it is not like that, after post-graduation or something, once if I settle some good job, I'll get married, then after I'll think of, then you can think of research. If you think that no marriage is nothing, you can think of this research.
Yeah. So next question is, what do you think about going into agriculture as a career, like bachelor's in agriculture? And because there's going some hype going on that after the COVID-19, after the pandemic, there'll be a new green revolution with organic farming and
Mm.
pyroculture. I don't know if it's called pyro or piro culture, but there's some culture. So like different types of farming and all this stuff. So
Ah.
what's your take on that?
So for that also again you need to write the test. This MSET or the NEET test you should attempt. Then in that you have the BSc Agriculture. Then after MSc Agriculture, in that also if you want to go for research, there also we have. It's good field, but for that you should have interest in botany. I know some plants, I know some families, so I can do it. The field is good, so I'm going into the field. Again, this is wrong way. If you are interested in plants and their technical terms and all, you can do it well, then you join. Otherwise, by force, you do not join in that.
So telling instead of looking at the field and going, we have to look at where our passions incline and what we are inclined towards, and then go to that field.
That is very important. In any field you choose, first we should check this. Am I good in this field or not? Or else first to write down in which field I am good. Write down all the scopes. What are all the scopes are there? A, B, C, D, E. You check your talent. In A I have, B I have, C I have, D I have. For example, more than one scope you have the talent, then in that you select the best one.
Okay.
Yes, this I can do it well. I can write it well. I can remember it well. I can do experiment it well. This and all. See,
So
sometimes even some fields are with less scope. If you are having talent in that scope, in that field also you can develop very well. It depends
yeah.
upon your talent. How can you yourself groom it, and how can you develop that particular field with your new ideas and all.
Yes, I mean this message is really important because nowadays I feel parents, need to hear from a teacher like you because most of the time they are like, बेटा इसने करे तो खाना घर कैसे चलेगा आप तो
No,
इज्जत
no,
रखो.
it is wrong attitude. It is wrong thinking. See, I am also a parent. I'm not telling that those parents are telling like this. Those are not having.
Obviously they love their children. That's why they are doing it so that they don't end up broke or something like that.
Mm. See, for this, no need to be any examples like see that person how he became big rich man and he is from this field and the field where he entered it was nothing that time, but now see how much big it is. No need to tell this example. Directly you do it, you'll be knowing that.
Yes. So one more question regarding career is like, is it worth it to go to college? Because nowadays you see like the political situation of India and like the pandemic is also there. Some people don't want us in the country. Some people like all kinds of things are happening. So like instead of doing a course which is like 5 6 years long, so and in now probably India might go to war with China. So like some
Mm.
parents they are like kind of fearful like नहीं बेटा bachelor's कर लो masters के लिए कहीं और से कर लेंगे ऐसा something like that so that they are not able to you know like they don't want us to risk our career for because the situation is kind of not okay ऐसा.
So, bachelor's here and master's somewhere else. This is what the question.
Yeah, like मतलब is it worth it
Acha.
to like 5 6 years?
Mm. 5 6 years studying outside.
No, 5 6 years studying in India. So is it worth it? Because the political situation is not so good, and like now
And
since the pandemic is also there.
yes. First point is pandemic. If you are worrying for this, pandemic means the meaning itself is telling everywhere it is there. It's not India.
Yes,
Pandemic का मतलब है throughout the world we have this problem.
yes,
What I believe in is nowadays, people's attitude, people's thought what I read in these 3 months, I'll tell you that. Some people, they are not coming out even. Okay, everything they are getting through online. Even someone is coming, knocking the door and to give food and any vegetable, milk and all. They are standing 2 meters away and they are asking him to keep it there and go, please. This much fear is there in people. I don't think so. We need this much fear, first of all. For the last 3 months, every day I went out. Still, I'm going out. I'm getting things. Okay. What I believe is very clear. Science, what is telling people, those who are having this virus, in front of them, if you stand very closely, if they sneeze, if they cough, any droplets are there, no?
Yes.
Droplets, if they fall on your body, then only the virus transmits. It's very clear message. That's
Yes.
why we have to maintain some distance. You maintain that, that is enough. Who asked you to hug and who asked you to do some other thing with other people? For that, you no need to be stay at home. Why government is telling, like, because um, public places like markets are there, bus stations, railway stations, this and all, it is very crowded. We cannot avoid that. We can't maintain the distance there. That's why they what do you call, they put it in lockdown. Other than that, we can go outside, we can do, I mean, we can purchase, we can do our works and come. No problems at all. Problem is there. Problem is, for example, if it is for 1 rupee, we are looking at 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, that much. That much big problem we don't have. Whether it is India or Saudi Arabia or America, everywhere you have this problem.
Yes.
If you follow the regulations and the rules which are given by this WHO, then obviously we can prevent this. It's not a big thing. So pandemic problem is over.
Or
Study here, some other where. If it is there in your fate that corona will come to you,
it will come.
through all scientists, every human being in this world, even if they try, if it wants to come to you, it won't come. If Allah thinks that this will come to you, means it will come. No one can stop that.
Yes.
So this you have in your mind. That's it. Because no one can stop that. Can anyone stop death? Tell me.
Yeah.
Except
No. Except
no one
Allah.
can stop death, right? Then this one also same thing. Many
Yeah.
people are recovered. Many people are dying. What does it mean? Tell me. Science would say that people, those who are dying, they are having less resistance. Of course, correct. Less resistance
Yeah.
is
We
there,
can give
and
reasons, but उन लोग के नसीब में लिखा हुआ था तो.
that is first thing, no?
Yes.
That is first thing.
Yes.
So, see, majority of the people, what I said, definitely they are against to this. He is telling all related to religion and all,
Religion.
but
Yeah.
that is,
Yes.
that is my faith and belief. I can't ignore that because
Yes.
of somebody else. So that is pandemic. One more question you asked. What is
Yeah,
that?
regarding the geopolitical situation of India, some people don't want certain kind of people in India, and all kinds of things are happening, riots and this and that. So that's
Yes.
why.
It is related to politics.
Yeah.
Uh, One thing, it is related to the stuff, teacher stuff, lecturer stuff that we have here in comparison with the other foreign countries. Foreign countries like UK, then Europe, where there also you have some teachers, though those who do not know anything. We have to select certain good college which is having a very good name or reputed institution for the long time. We have to see who are all the professors, what kind of fame they have and all. Then I think you join in such colleges rather than this politics and all. That is there everywhere. You can't avoid that politics.
Yeah.
Join some good college, do your work, put your all efforts. Definitely, if not whatever you want to become, to some extent, we can settle some other place. No doubt
Yes.
in that. Only we have to have that zeal, interest.
Okay. So there's some questions from social media we'll take. Okay, sir. So Oais Ahmed asks that what's your opinion on the new swine flu virus discovered in China? I don't know why he asked that question.
Swine flu and virus discovered in China.
Swine flu virus discovered in China. I don't know if it's different or same thing. I'm not aware with the news.
I mean, is this the recent one?
Yeah, recent one.
So one more virus is discovered.
I guess so. I don't know, sir. I didn't see the news, so
Because
don't.
swine flu virus, it is actually before also was there. Before this corona, we have swine flu. Maybe this is another virus, because I too heard that one new virus has been identified. That virus is transmitting through animals like pigs.
Yes.
Maybe about that virus is talking about.
Yeah.
We do not know. See, majority of the 90% of this media messages and all fake.
Yes.
Facebook, WhatsApp, all these messages are fake. Only the message, if you want to read it, that to true one, you go to one standard newspaper. Standard newspaper. If anything is there, we can claim that. Even whether it is right or not, we can confirm that. Somebody send one message to through WhatsApp. What you can ask him? He himself doesn't know that. To him, somebody would send him. He is forwarding to you. You are forwarding to someone. All are becoming mad. Nowadays, no one is having. All are jobless. So something they have to do. Some way they have to find to pass the time. So they are doing all these tricks, dramas. Some TikTok. Some people they sing. Some people they take bath and show the video. This and all what I don't understand. All the stupid people are there.
Okay. So next question is from Aman Rahim. So he
Hmm.
asked, Inshallah, we'll be going to college soon. Any advice to help ignore and lead the right path in college?
Yes. Right path in college, that sentence I don't understand. What is the meaning of right path in college?
मतलब सिरातुल मुस्तकीम पे चलने के.
So that word, it is applicable universally, not only college. You are
Yeah,
going
but
on road.
yeah, because there's like so many tendencies in college, right? So that's what he's trying to say,
Yes, yes.
as far as
Uh,
I can.
so for that, your goal plays a very good role here. Goal. You should have some goal in your mind. Why am I going to college? First, you should know this. If you know the answer for this, obviously you are in Sirat al-Mustaqim only. No need to think for that. If you think that your goal is something else other than the studies, then obviously you are going in the wrong path.
So this one question I had personally, sir. You used to have that logo on your notes, right? Sabr leads to success. Can you explain that and go a little bit in depth?
Very good, good question. You are the first person. Actually, no one asked before this why I kept that and what is the reason behind that. I started my tuition career around this is 2020, right? Yes, some 5 years back. 2015 I started. Actually, I was taking tuition outside because when I started my tuition career, obviously no one knows about me. I used to go to homes and teach children. Later, slowly, the number of children increased time to time. So what I thought, I can't give time to everyone because 24 hours only are there. I have to go to school, give time to family, everything it is there, but not possible as human being. So what I thought, what if I have tuition at home only, where I can call a group of students and then I can share my knowledge. Then I started like that. Then on the question paper that I used to make for the children for testing them, we have on the school logo, DPS logo is there, but I don't want to use that same logo because that is the school's one.
Yeah,
They
this is
have
your own academy.
right. That is their right. I can't copy that. Then what I thought, I should have my own logo. What I can have. I sincerely believe in this patience because Prophet Muhammad also said the same thing.
Yes.
Those who are having patience, you can achieve anything. But
Yeah.
patience means don't think that it is 1 day, 2 day. Maybe it is 1 hour also. Maybe it is 100 years also.
Yes.
That much big gap also is there in patience. Some people they think that I have been waiting for 10 years. The God he didn't give anything to me. That is not patience. You are not having patience. That means. keep on saying like this means you are not having patience. Until you die, you should wait. You ask something, you are waiting for that. So every day you ask. Until you die, you ask. Finally you passed away. Your desire is not fulfilled, but
Yes,
definitely Allah will give there. It
yes,
is
inshallah.
ready. It is what you thought here. I mean, you can't imagine even later. That much big he'll give later. So since I believe in this, I thought that my logo should be this first, Sabr. Because with Sabr only everything is possible. Sabr only we can succeed. So obviously we should have two logos. So what I thought success will put it, because we are I'm a teacher and we are what do you call sharing knowledge, and we are all mm, what do you say this success of children. Obviously we think this, right. No teacher will think that this student should not be successful and all. Every teacher will think in the same manner, he should be successful. So what I thought, with Sabr we'll add success. So this should be very good. In the same manner I kept it that. No one said to me this. This is my pure own idea, and I have been continuing with this same.
So, what is that one advice you'd like to tell students who are preparing for maybe JEE, NEET, and the exams are getting postponed, and then they feel like, अब नहीं पढ़ना है भाई, बहुत हो गया.
Yes, same thing. That's what I said. Sabr you should have. This is one kind of testing time. See, I'll tell you one example. Uh, I want to prepare actually for this UAE schools. UAE government schools are there. Okay. Already I wrote one time this test, but I was not selected. Not selected means, of course, I made some mistakes in that. All MCQs are there, like you people are writing NEET. MCQs only are there. But we should know the pattern of question he's asking. First time I went, so I was not aware of that. I thought normal questions only are there, but many analytical questions are there in there. But time given is 40 questions, 40 minutes. 40 minutes is not sufficient if you are not aware of the pattern of question he's asking. For that, we should have knowledge of this background of topics he is given, what kind of questions he's asking, and all. So, of course, I failed in that. Some bits were wrong. I was realized later. But again, after 6 months, we have to write it. Immediately, he won't give chance. Every 6 months, we can write the test. So 6 months is there. So we'll see last 1 month or last 10 days. If I sit like that, again same problem will arise. In these 6 months, you should sit and search what are all different books are there related to this IGCSE, what kind of topics he is giving, where he is emphasizing, what kind of questions he is asking, what shall I do, how can I save my time. This and all, you should plan it. This much time you got it means you can do it very well then. You should be the topper then in that. So the same thing I want to convey to people. You are having lot of time. Still, Corona, if it is extending time, means it is good. You prepare. Don't waste time. Before you were sleeping 4 hours, means you sleep 6 hours, no problem. 2 more hours extra you sleep. You plan your time. Don't think that I want to write it immediately. I want to go to school. I want to go to college immediately. I want to see girls there, how they are there. This and all, if it is there in your mind, you can never study that. You can never compete with anyone. If you want to compete and go to higher, what do you call the states, definitely you should have some goal in your mind. If your goal is this, like going to college, enjoying there, then you will not be having any patience for that.
There's one question. So do you remember Akhil from Faizan
Yes,
Ibad's batch?
I remember.
Yeah,
Most,
he's saying, "Okay, do you remember when we asked you about why there are flavors in condoms?"
mm. Yes, flavors in condoms. See, ice creams, when you eat ice creams, okay? One particular ice cream like butterscotch, I too don't know many ice cream names, my daughter knows. Sometimes she is sharing the names. I won't bother about all these names because, um, okay, some other reason leave it. So here ice creams, why these different flavors are there? Human being, he fed up. By looking at one particular flower, he is fed up with that. That's why keep on. He want to have some change. You see WhatsApp. What do you call tip? What is that?
WhatsApp tip.
WhatsApp. No, no. What do you call this one? On WhatsApp, we put the image. No. What do you call that?
Oh, status.
Status.
DP.
DP. You see, DP of many people, 90% of the people keep on changes. It's not constant the same one. Why?
Yes.
Because they want some change. That's it. There is no reason. One reason is there behind this all. Somebody should praise me. Ultimately, that is the goal of human being. In any field you go, what you'll think? If someone praises me, yes, it is very good to me. If someone not praising, blaming you, criticizing you, obviously you don't like that.
Yes.
Okay, this is one reason. Second reason is to have something new. That's it.
Yeah.
I have old condom, but that was like that. With this new one, we'll try. Acha, maybe some new feelings will come, new ideas will come. Other than this, I don't think so. We have all this flavor because no one used these condoms to smell it and keep there in bedroom. Behind this.
Sir, it really takes guts. I mean, like speaking like in this and then एकदम एक R-rated question पूछ रहा हूँ मैं बोले तो
No problem, man. I am open up. See, as a biology teacher, you know that very well. You ask your brother also or the previous students also. In the classroom itself, I never feel shy or hesitating to explain something. Whatever the question the student is asking, though it is not related to his age. Of course, after, once he reaches to grade 10, from then only. If he is in grade 8 and all, of course, I won't teach all those things. I won't even go for the lower classes. So from grade 10 onwards, you're all matured. You know that whatever the question, some thought is there in your mind, you are hesitating to ask that, but I can guess that what is it. Because as a teacher, I know which student, what kind of question he asked and what answer he want. So before to it, I'll answer all those. They are also, they are happy, I'm also happy because I should not have anything after going home. I could not explain this student. Why to have? Are we doing any crime here? We are discussing about our body. We are talking about advantages, disadvantages. If you do oral sex, this is the disadvantage. It is open. Why should I say it is there in the books? You read Islamic books, it is given, clearly given. Because bacteria, viruses will be there, sexually transmitted diseases will come. So we should avoid. I mean that what to hide? As a teacher, if I hide like somebody asks what is oral sex, sir? If I say, leave it, restaurant, no, this is not in our topic. We should not discuss this and all. Nothing to hide in that. Because you already read that, I know it. These students in the classroom already they read some books, some videos and all, everything they did, and finally they want to know whether this teacher knows or not. One question. Second question is whether see how he reacts,
yeah.
whether he'll explain this properly or not. If I hide, definitely all these answers they'll think that yes, whatever we thought it is right.
So next question is from Salman Ayas. He used to be in 10B1. He's asking, के, sir, do you remember us all? बोल के पूछ रहा है.
Yeah, sure, I remember all of them.
Then he's asking some steps to notify on a long, consistent goal to be achieved. I don't know what he's asking. But yeah, some steps to, achieve a goal, to be consistent, something like that.
Yes. First of all, you have to be very punctual. Whether you are in school, college, or at home, you are doing any work. If you are not punctual, means you cannot manage the time. Punctual का मतलब punctual only. I should sleep at this time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's okay, no problem. उधर इधर चल जाएगा. It's not like today I slept 10 o'clock, tomorrow 2 o'clock, day after tomorrow 8 o'clock. You are not punctual. Very simple example I am giving. I am going to school regularly at this time means I should go that time only. It is not like somebody would ask you a question why you are coming late. That is secondary. Primary is yourself. You should ask yourself that why did I go to school late today? What is wrong with me? Immediately the second question comes because I was not able to get up. Why you were not able to get up? Because you did not sleep properly. You did not sleep properly because you are watching something else. You are busy with some computer. Why you are watching that? Many questions will come. You go to the root cause. Start with that. So further, to achieve anything, first we should be punctual. If you are punctual, then discipline automatically it comes. I am not telling that you follow the military people. Military people also, of course, they are very strict, disciplined. To learn all these things, you don't need to be a military man. Simple things we can follow. Try to be simple. No need to show off. Whether you have or not, you should be very simple. Since I have money today, if you do show off, tomorrow what will do then? Public will ask you questions. You don't have money, no, then you cannot do show off. Whether you have or not, always try to be simple. If they think that actually this person is having a lot of money, his father earned a lot, but still he is looking very simple, means that is good. What do you call talk about you.
Something to be, yeah, something to talk about.
We should be like this only. We should not see the other people, celebrities, brand, that, this. Since I have money, I should be like luxurious and all. If you are having too much money, you help others. That's why God has given money to you. It's not like that He likes you very much, so He gave money to you. As if like He doesn't like other poor people and He don't want to give them. It's not like that. To Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, everyone same. Poor, beggar, rich man, Ambani, Gimbani, all are same. He is testing everyone, that's it. Okay? Try to be simple, be punctual, and do not lie anyone. For any cause, do not lie. Because once you lie, to cover that 100 times you have to lie.
True.
And this become a habit later. You will think that no problem, many times I have been, in future also I will do this. Today it is very simple, but tomorrow you will use the same word for some big crime also. You kill someone, you are very simple, very normal now. You are not having realization, you are not feeling at all. You are not sharing to anyone. I have no problem, I killed someone. That much simply you are taking. So be honest, punctual, try to be simple, and respect adults, elders. Nowadays, majority of the schools, these values are not teaching. Only they are running behind the ranks, courses, how many children we can get in the school, how we can make our business very big. This is only there in their mind. Ultimately, they would say, yes, we have produced these many
Ranks.
good students. Yes,
This is
ranks are
ranks.
the. That's it. What do you mean by rank and good student there? What do you think? Rank itself is the life? No. Rank you have, you are not a good human being. That rank has zero value. Many MROs are there, many collectors are there, many first grade government officers are there. How many of them are good? Tell me. Good in the sense, as good human being, I'm telling you. How many government officers, those who have reached to highest positions, are acting like good human beings? They are all human beings only, no? Is anyone there to deny that? No one. Everyone is human being here, you know that. Then, but your qualities are not like that, no? Your qualities are like animal.
Yeah.
Then what is the use of becoming collector then? Your behavior is like animal and you are called as collector. So we should think this first. When they do service to others, everyone should like this. Not necessarily that everyone they like your job. You should make sure that you're satisfying people. Because we can't satisfy 100%. Out of 100, we may satisfy 80%, 20% are against to us. That is there in every field. Difficult to satisfy 100% people. But whatever you are doing, you do with honesty, sincere job in which field it is. So whatever I believe in it, all I share to you.
Yeah, inshallah, we will benefit from it, inshallah. And yeah, one more thing, my sister wanted to say big thank you to you. She's been, using those notes, so she's benefiting a lot.
Mashallah, good. No
So she
problem.
got
She
it
wants,
last time.
yeah,
Last time from Jeddah. That's why.
which class she is now?
She's in 10th now.
Okay, good. I'll send you the revised notes also. You give it to her. Huh?
Okay, inshallah. Inshallah. So last three questions, sir, before we wind up. What is that
Okay.
one advice you'd like to give to your younger self? So you wanted someone to give you when you were young. Like now you realize someone would have given it to you.
Yes. Mm, when we were having time, sufficient time, not utilizing, it is a big mistake. Once time passes, you will not get the time again. This happens to every human being. I mean, since you asked me, it happened to me, so I'm
Yeah.
sharing it. So time is very very important. Whatever the time is given to us by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, time He will ask again. What we did here. If He has given 20 years of age, in this 20 years, what we did. Of course, our time it starts from after maturity only, after 10 years, 11 years. So during these 10 years, He will ask what we have done. So that is as per the religious point. As per your career and education and all, every day it is important. I'm not telling that you don't enjoy, you don't spend time with your family, don't go out. Everything you do it, but you plan it properly. This time I should do this. This time I should go there. I should talk to them. I should study this. So everything, if it is planned, so inshallah we can be called conserve the time. We can get success in that.
The next question is, what is that one advice you would like to give me personally?
Yes. So you are a very calm going. This is what I observed from the last 3 4 years, and you obey adults. You obey, of course, adults means including teachers, your relatives, parents, everyone. You do it. I mean, though I do not know personally at home what you're doing, but I can make it as a teacher. He can do that. So you you continue with this. You you help others wherever it is required, and sometimes my wife also she used to ask you what you are doing. That means when you were coming to tuition, she used to observe sometimes. So that's why I'm telling you. Okay.
Sir.
So you whatever I gave the advices before, all are applicable. You follow them. Apart from this also.
Yeah. So last and final question. Last इसके बाद अब खत्म कर देंगे इंशाल्लाह.
ठीक
वो
है.
Okay, what is that advice you'd like to give to our seniors and juniors and whoever there is, in the DPS and whoever you taught before, and also the students who are currently being, taught by you, so that they can benefit from
Yes.
this.
So
बड़ा
first of
loaded
all,
question था ये.
no problem. First of all, juniors, seniors, we should have a kind of positive relationship, but I could not see that unfortunately in DPS. If I ask some students of grade 10, do you know grade 11 students so and so? They would say, no, sir, I don't know. So this relationship is not there, but we should have that. Grade 10 student, he should know grade 9 and grade 11 also. Grade 11 student, he must be knowing grade 10 and grade 12 also. Having such relationship will help us in different ways. Because I learned this in post graduation. Seniors, of course, they do rag, that is different thing. But in that we learn many things. They do help also. What
Yes.
to do with this professor, how to talk and where to get the books in the library. What do we get things outside of the campus? One particular shop is there. What we can get from everything. So we can gain knowledge from seniors. At the same time, seniors they should not think that juniors they do not know anything. They should help juniors so that in future we do not know who is going to become what and who is going to help whom. We
Yes.
should not that my junior he doesn't know anything, but he can become collector and we can become peon also senior.
Yeah, that's
So
the reality of life.
don't estimate that I can become this. Life is not in your hand. Like I mean, you can't guess what's going to happen in seconds. Everything can change. So always we try to simple, you help others and have some relationship. though your course is over, though you become one good, though you reached one good position, still you have some kind of relationship, have some chat, share some knowledge, give ideas, both each other, seniors and juniors, and have some relationship with teachers also, so that whenever it is, help is required from the teachers or to the teachers, in either ways, you can do it. Okay.
Yeah. So, listeners and viewers, so that's it. That's pretty much it. Inshallah, we'll be coming out with episode 2 soon. Yeah. Until then, ma salama.